You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're starting to get some things that are percolating out of the NFL owners' meetings. Basically, everybody's there, the owners, coaches, GMs. And one of the things that's happened is Andy Reid has sat down with the media, and he was asked about Patrick Mahomes. Of course, Patrick Mahomes got hurt during the last third of the season with what was a then season-ending injury. And then, of course, they don't know whether or not they're getting him back at the beginning of the year. I kind of figured he would be ready. I'm not so sure. Doesn't sound that way. It sounds like Andy Reid is thinking we don't know when he's going to return. Let's get to this. He's doing great, but no timetable. And they're talking up Justin Fields as a starter. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I got to tell you, Andy Reid, if he turns Justin Fields back into a starter, into a starter, yeah, he was a starter, but, how good he was, I don't know. Whether he should have been a starter, I don't know. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're still subscribed. Let's check this out. Kansas City Chiefs are now several months into post-mortem of the 2025 season, a campaign in which they missed the playoffs for the first time in 11 years. For the record, I believe they'll be back in this year. I just think I think Andy Reid will figure it out, and they will bounce back. I really like the Kenneth Walker signing. Regardless of the subsequent highs and lows of free agency, the main factor in their quest to return to contention is the health of Patrick Mahomes, who is targeting a Week 1 return. On Wednesday, posted a video of a throwing session roughly 3 months after having surgery to repair his ACL and LCL. Speaking to NFL senior national columnist Judy Batista on Saturday from the annual league meeting in Phoenix, head coach Andy Reid acknowledged Mahomes' progress. However, he refrained from committing to the exact recovery timeline for the two-time MVP. Quote, "He's doing great," Reid told Batista. "He spends a ton of time in the building. He's in there for 7 hours a day. It's showing the progress. Now, to tell you a timeline question mark, I know what he's striving for. We'll just see where it goes from there." Ruh-roh. Should Mahomes ultimately need more time, Kansas City traded a 2027 sixth-round pick to shore up the contingency plan, bringing in Justin Fields from the New York Jets. Now, we all know what that looked like, so I'm not going to spend time with it. Quote, "Well, we snuck out and got a good quarterback to back him up." Reid said when asked if the team's off-season planning has been for Mahomes to be ready Week 1, quote, "So, if he doesn't, if he's not able to make it for the beginning of the season, then we know we've got a legitimate backup that can go win games for us." Goes on to talk about Kenneth Walker. It's going to be interesting. It's to see what happens. Number one, to see what happens in the draft with the Chiefs is going to be one thing. Can they mess around and get lucky and a guy like Carnell Tate drops down to them, right? Or do they draft one of these other hotshot receivers? Do they actually draft a Reuben Bain on defense? I think it's been pretty obvious that the Kansas City Chiefs' offensive weapons, they've been lacking the last couple of 3 years. And if we're being just completely honest, what is it? What do the kids say? Keeping it 100? He hasn't looked the same since Tyreek Hill left and went to Miami. Okay, we haven't seen those big, huge numbers. He hadn't, once that speed, the dynamic playmaker left the building, it hadn't looked the same. But Rhodes, they won Super Bowl. I get it, but I'm just talking about the way, the dynamicness of the offense itself. I get it. And now it caught up to him last year. They went from using smoke and mirrors to it catching up to them. And now, I mean, there's rumors that Tyreek Hill may come back. Now, he was injured last year. You know, are they going to get wide receiver help in the draft? It's kind of surprising that a team like the Chiefs doesn't take a look at an A.J. Brown, to be quite honest. Right? We know we've heard the Bills are lurking, but a lot of people believe that trade to the Patriots is a done deal post June 1 designation. So I don't know. This Chiefs, the Chiefs story is going to be one of the most interesting stories in the upcoming season. They brought back Travis Kelce. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm drafting his replacement in this draft. You know, there's going to be a couple of decent tight ends in the second round this year. They brought him back, gave him a 3-year contract. It's really a 1-year contract. It's one of these smoke and mirrors, kind of make the agent look really good, make the player look really good and save face, but it's really a 1-year deal. A lot of people were shocked to see that. A lot of people thought he would retire. You know, so this is interesting because there's a window here with Andy Reid. There's been rumors the last couple of seasons that he was getting close to the end, and Andy Reid has chose to come back. How much longer does he have left? What is he in his late 60s, I guess? I know he's kind of getting up there. Andy Reid. Let's look. He's 68 years old. So he's got to be getting somewhat close to walking away. Next year, 2, maybe. And then what do you do? Who do you backfill him with? Interesting. Tell me what you think. What are the Chiefs going to do? Is this the Justin Fields, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, Baker Mayfield resurgent story? If he ends up getting, say, 3 or 4 games and he looks pretty good under Andy Reid, is Patrick Mahomes going to look the same when he gets back? Let's be honest. He didn't look the same last year before he got injured. Some questions there, folks. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.